Okay, what you see here is a question asking you to find the cell potential for a reaction. Okay, and what we are going to do first is that we are going to assign oxidation number as usual. So I'm going to do that very fast, since you should know that by now. And then I'm going to find out which one carries out oxidation. So let's look at it. Fluorine is going from 0 to -1, so it's going down. So fluorine actually has reduction. And that means chlorine would have a oxidation. Let's just prove it. -1 going to 0. It's going up, so oxidation. And we're going to balance these two half reactions. Again, we need to balance charge. Well, I'm going to put electrons on the right so that the charge will be equal. On the reduction, 2 electrons on the left so that the charge will be equal. Okay. Now, what we are going to do next is not balancing the equation, because this is not our focus. Our focus here is to find out what is the E cell. And you'll be given a table, and on the table you have some values. Okay, and what we are seeing here is that for this one, you don't see the exact equation from the table, because the table is only showing you in the form of reduction. It does not say anything about oxidation. So what it means is, on the table you are going to see something like this. Okay, this is something that you would see, and it has a value. The value is okay. Now it is different here and there. How can you make it the same? Well, it is similar to Hess's law, which we can simply flip the equation and we will change the sign to the opposite sign. In this case, it will become negative. Okay, so it is negative 1.36 volt. Okay, let me just zoom in a little bit so you have a better view. So the first equation is oxidation, second one is reduction. You don't see the word right now since I move a little bit. So that's the value. So this is how you should treat the value. You will see the equation in reduction, so you flip it to become oxidation and you change the sign. Okay, so keep that in mind. Second one, fluoride, I will see the same form, and what I'm going to do is to just copy down the value. It is 2.87 volt. Okay, and so after we get these two values, what I do is to use a formula to calculate it. And the formula we are going to use is the E for oxidation plus the E for reduction. Okay, so oxidation, negative 1.36 volt, plus E for reduction is 2.87 volt. And without using a calculator, you should be able to figure this out. So just do it very quickly. So the answer will be 1.51 volt positive. okay, for the E cell. Now you will ask, what does this value represent? Okay, so this is what it represents. Let me write here. So if the E cell is positive, it means the reaction is going to produce electricity spontaneously. Okay. If the E cell is smaller than 0, that means it is not spontaneous. Okay, so this is the significance of the calculation E0 cell. Okay,